Had a troubled childhood growing up, and being sexually abused as a child, and that's what made me indulge in drugs because I didn't want to feel. I kept medicating so I didn't have to deal with what was going on internally. I have a lot of family that's here, and I moved here, a long time ago. And there were people that have gone before me through recovery, and they had mentioned Wayside. And when you get tired of being sick and tired, you want to do something different. And I wanted to do something different. And I decided, well, it's time to get sober. And along with getting sober, it takes more than just, as they say with a child, it takes a village to raise. It takes a village to help you get sober. And that's why we utilize one another. In the rooms, we're all one big family. And once I came to Wayside, I found my home. Literally, my home. I've tried other organizations and they just didn't work for me. There was no structure there. There was no peace. Once you get into recovery, it's not just the drugs and alcohol. It's all the underlying things that you need help with. And I needed help with that. That was the only thing that was going to keep me sober. I had to find out who I was and why I kept doing the same things that I was doing. And it was only through Wayside that I was taught that. And when you come in from OTS off the street, they break it down for you to the point where you'll sit there and say, oh my, And if you're tired of being sick and tired, it's like a fly on the wall. You're going to sit there and absorb everything that you can because you're tired. You're tired of being sick and tired. A lot of times you have to hit your rock bottom in order to want to do something different. And I was at my rock bottom. And when I got to Wayside, they made me feel like, again, I say, I was home. They came in and, true enough, it is a homeless shelter. But in the same aspect, once you get into the recovery program, everybody huddles around you. I can remember when I came into recovery, when I got that day, I came in on a Friday and they were going to a Highland Police meeting. And one of the girls said, she looked at me and she said, it's not that bad. She said, welcome to a power greater than yourself. And to this day, that female that said that to me, I look at her as one of my mentors. And we're still close to this day. Recovery is all about what you want to do. And Wayside, they give you the foundation that you need to stay sober. When I had my last run, I still remember it, and I keep it right here on my shoulders because I never wanted to go through that again. I had been out getting high, and it didn't affect me anymore. I had been getting high for over 20 years, and the drugs didn't do anything for me. I was steadily spinning my wheels, steadily spending money, and I wasn't feeling anything. And I come from a very good home. I'm the youngest of 4 children, the baby. And I didn't want for anything growing up. And then when I stopped and took a look at where I was, what I was doing, and I said, okay, enough's enough. And in recovery, they teach you that you go through whatever you're going through, you're taking your whole family along with you. It took me a long time to realize that. And when I did realize that, I felt so much more pain. But it was only through Wayside teaching me how to deal with the pain, how to deal with the anguish, the hurt. Because see, they give you the tools you need to stay sober. I know there are plenty of recovery places. Wayside is Christian based. See, a lot of people don't understand about recovery. There's God, recovery. They both go together. You can't do one without the other. See, recovery is all about God. See, it says God could and would if he were so. Wayside teaches you to seek him. And that is what has kept me all these years. God has turned my life around completely. Completely.